do really want that armor. Probably not tonight. I don't think anybody's sober enough for that. Well, at least some of you aren't. Hold on. Pause for a second. Something's wrong with mics. It's not picking up my desktop audio, which means it's not picking up you guys. So please hold.
We will rehab this conversation momentarily.
Yep.
Yes,
basically.
you will.
Remember correctly, it's that. Which everybody...
All right.
La 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 la.
Every elevator music.
La 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 la.
It's
Okay.
a small world after all.
Yeah, everybody's heard. Start over, go ahead.
All right.
All right, so we started that conversation, ladies and gentlemen.
Amaranth looks at Koss and says, "Hey, Koss, is there a place that deals less in weapon forging and more in like wondrous items?
Like the magical kind?
Yeah, like magical, alchemical or magically enhanced items."
I'm sure Koss would know, but I do not. If there is one here. Maddie, do I know of a place here that handles such items?
Hang on.
How are we gonna fix that?
Call it a passing curiosity.
Sure. I mean, do you have an idea what you're looking for that you're trying to seek out? Or
Yeah, because
I do have the ability to possibly help in that situation. Like,
I pull out the plus 3/4 staff. I'm just like, well, it's one of those things where I want to see if I can maybe exchange this for something equal value, maybe. kind of like twirl it a little bit.
Okay. So some kind of
Maybe some sort of enchanted.
an items dealer who deals in magical things.
Maybe some enchanted, like, I don't know, jewelry or gloves or something to that nature.
Okay.
I understand you offered your services before we were caught without our mics. But I want to use the resources that Hell has, and not necessarily the resources that you have. Yours are slightly more finite.
But nowhere near as costly.
That's true.
So, magic items can be procured from Mahadi at a
Mhm.
price,
Of course.
a very steep price. But there is a place that sells demon ichor. If that was something you were interested in picking up. Beyond that, it's Mahadi or the ichor. That's it.
So Mahadi does trade in some magical wares. Usually he's asking an arm and a leg for them.
Hmm.
We can try there, but it's probably going to be a lot for what it is.
As a patriarch, would I have like an idea of like a rough estimate of how much this quarterstaff might be worth?
Sorry, repeat that question.
Would I have like a rough estimate of like it's like Pawn Stars where I'm trying to like, have a starting price to work with? No?
Not unless you know specifically what you want.
Oh no, I'm just trying to see the apparent value of this staff.
Oh, the quarterstaff?
Yes.
I could not tell you. You would have to go talk to him.
Damn, it's going to the dealer for the idea.
There's really not a ton here unless you want to get into messing with demon ichor.
What is? I shudder to ask, but what is that used for?
What do you think?
I haven't personally dabbled with it. I only know what I've been told, which is
Hold on.
At this very end of this sentence right here, the one that's never going to end, this major sentence will figure out right what the Echo would do, but at this point, we're still figuring it out.
filibustering this statement.
In love with the filibustering, guys.
We love you, Maddie.
But this hasn't stopped because we need to know. But at this point, Amaranth's drinking, and so is Dante. So Dante's just gonna stand up and then sit back down.
I mean, at this
that
point,
was a cool flip you did.
at this point, Koss is kind of wobbling a little bit from same hat.
Mm-hmm.
Hold tight. There is something in this book that tells me what it is. I just have to find it.
It's okay. Take your time.
You know what? Keep going. I'm going to find it, and I'll tell you what it does.
Okay.
Sure.
Assume it's bad.
It's bad juju.
Assume
You
bad.
don't want it.
Okay. So I've got this vial of wyvern poison. The thing nearly killed me. So I don't know what to do with it. I figured I could try and make poison, but honestly, this is kind of out of my my expertise.
Is it?
So, kind of.
Is making the poison out of your expertise, or is using it? Because I could swear I've seen you like. Oh, I guess you can't do that. I'm like make a motion of dipping a knife into a vial.
Well, it's not so much as dipping. It's more or less just like doing a light coat.
Okay.
But yes, I've always been curious about how poisoners do this. And besides, do you think I would try and fight fair? You've seen how easily I get knocked over.
I've also seen how easily you knock people over.
Well, I like
Did
finding
you
weak
say
spots.
you give your knife a light goat?
I found it.
Okay.
Oh,
Demon ichor is what remains behind after a demon dies. It's a reduction of demonic blood, viscera, and bodily fluids with the consistency and odor of bile. Enough demons die in Avernus that their ichor forms pools and small lakes. Although the ichor is harmless on most planes of existence, it can warp creatures on the lower planes. Devils and other creatures have found ways to use demon ichor in rituals and to improve the performance of infernal war machines. When a creature comes in direct contact with demon ichor in Avernus, it must make a con save. Fiends, oozes, plants, and undead automatically succeed. On a failed save, the creature is magically warped by the ichor, as determined by the flesh warping table.
mm.
So basically what you're told is that this is one use. So like if you coat a blade in it, as soon as you hit it, the ichor sticks to whatever you've hit, whether it affects it or not.
Interesting.
Nasty business.
Yeah, I mean, some of the effects could be the color of the target's hair, eyes, and skin becomes red, blue, yellow, or patterned. It could be that 2 of your teeth turn into tusks. Could become thin and skeletal, having its weight. There is a bunch of different effects.
I can just imagine Dante's fur going plaid.
My God, he's gone plaid.
The ichor sounds more maybe of a Dante thing and not a me thing.
I mean, I kind of like the idea of shape-shifting people around, but no.
Fair enough.
No.
So I'll lean in and go, so what were you thinking then?
Let's in the morning we'll talk to Mahadi and see what we can see.
Okay.
Listen, like I said, you are waiting for my cameras to adjust again. There we go. Cool. Sorry about that. You are a stalwart, if mysterious companion, but I want to wait and see. You're not a last resort. You're the what did we call it in Baldur's Gate? You're the one that I can go to that I know for sure would potentially have what I would need. I just want to see if it's elsewhere before I come to you because I don't want to use your precious resources.
Okay. Okay, fair. Just know the offer's there.
And I appreciate it.
On the subject of Mahadi, may I have that bag of soul coins?
Do I still have it? Yes,
Yes,
I
you
do.
do.
Yes.
Sure. Any particular reason?
Takes the bag. Because of the altercation earlier, Mahadi agreed, because of my tenure through here, that he would let us stay for a price. And part of that price includes soul coins.
Oh, I recall that. I thought there was still another reason.
And especially if you're going to be talking business tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
I should go take care of this today.
As you wish. Are you good? Can you stand up?
Loosey goosey.
Loosey-goosey, okay.
Apologies, before I forget, because I should have said this when you guys partook in eating at the Infernal Rapture.
Mm-hmm.
The effects of Hero's Feast are going to last until you leave, and then they will persist for 24 hours afterwards.
Gotcha.
Oh, Cool.
So we're good through our entire stay?
Yeah. Yes. In addition, if you are short soul points, it will refresh you to 5 less than your maximum.
When we leave?
Feast.
No. Now, having eaten
No?
at the Infernal Rapture with the Hero's Feast, it will refresh you to 5 less than your maximum soul points. So if you have 100, it only takes you to 95.
Gotcha.
Man, I love the food there.
So I'm just sitting at the table. I'm still looking at this vial. Hey, Kolik.
Yeah.
You know, I've always heard that if you take a shot of poison, like if you drink it in a very small portion, it actually could do wonders to the body. You want to try?
Oh, Dante? Sure. You go first. I
You
might
go
have been
first.
born in the evening, but not last night.
Oh, come on. Just a tad bit. We'll do it together.
I'm gonna fucking look up the Wyvern DC again. Help me go.
This is gonna fucking kill me.
All right. You want to do it together? Let's go.
I'm drunk enough to see how well this works.
You motherfucker.
Shots.
Uh-huh.
Adira sweating in the background. Like, oh.
That's right, you can't use magic here.
I mean,
Nope.
if you die, you die, I guess.
If you die, there's people we can take you to.
Well, I
Okay.
just need to know how well this will actually work, because...
Go ahead, dumbasses.
Yeah, just a little,
that.
you know. Either one of
All
us
right, so
want
what
to
do we-
wind up
what do we-
dead.
Okay, so what is this, con save?
Yeah, both of you.
Oh, here we go.
Question.
Answer.
We have Heroes Feast going on, right? Okay.
We're immune to poisons.
Wait, are you immune to poisons with heroes?
Yes.
All right, so then I'm still gonna make you guys roll it. You're not feeling great, but you're not taking any damage. You know, it's like the people who consume iocane powder, so as to build a tolerance. You're definitely not feeling good, but you might be starting to build a tolerance.
Can I get another beer, please? I gotta wash this taste out of my mouth. 'cause
wash
that's
that shit out.
disgusting.
Alright, sorry.
I mean,
Just,
we're
this
back
might
at
be a
the
little
tent
loud.
at this point.
Far back.
I don't know if we have any drinks here.
You may get water.
Sorry, Hairbud.
I thought Dante was gonna do the thing where he like shoots it from on the side of his mouth to make it look like he was drinking.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I'm actually curious.
What a great shot.
I'm not gonna throw away my shot.
God damn it. Koss, there was something else you wanted to do. I have it written down in my notes for tonight.
Indeed. Is comfort here?
I might be.
Lurking back there?
Yeah, you know.
As much as going to pay off Mahadi would have the same effect if I did it, it would mean more for the group for report coming back if you did it. Would you take a walk with me to go get this debt paid off and move forward with our stay?
Yeah, you know what? I like talking to you. I like hanging out with you. We're like, you know, I don't know if we're best friends. I think I'm best friends with Donna, you know, but we you know we can have a little friendly walk.
Sure. Does anyone mind if we step away for a minute?
Go
No
ahead.
problem.
Be careful.
Have fun.
You just give us a holler.
Koss will kind of do like a very wobbly, like shitty bow and start to head out of the tent. And Adira will hear a voice in her head that says, "You look stunning in that dress." And that is all.
Adira just visibly flustered. That's fun.
You guys have never seen this rather particular shade of red on Adira's face. But nothing had been
Adira,
said. Nobody had
Dante
been
and I-
talking to Adira, so not sure where that came from. Why is my dad holding up your phone?
I don't know.
Ah, Dad, did you see? Oh my god.
It's such a good photo.
It is a
That's
very, good photo.
Oh my god. That's his fucking hot lock screen. Oh my god.
Wait,
Adira,
what?
Are you okay?
Why am I missing out? I'm oh
Hang on. I'll upload.
no! There are things here.
I'll put
There's
the
a
picture in
visual
chat
reference.
for you, JT.
There's a visual reference, and I'm not I'm missing it. No.
Daddy posted a photo of. He just showed the stream a photo of the two of us for my brother's wedding.
Aw.
It's one of my favorite photos of my dad and I. And for the life of me, I thought I'd put it on my phone, but I guess I did not. I'm gonna let Mom do it. Anyway,
I was
back
about
to
say,
this.
Mom will be
Comfort.
able to find it.
Comfort and Koss. You guys are headed out to go make
just-
restitution.
So,
No, we're gonna come back to you fuckers. You two are heading out to make restitution.
I'm going to kind of like hook an arm around Comfort because I'm a little wobbly walking.
A little wobbly woo.
A little wobbly.
Thank you.
And I'll kind of lead the direction we're heading towards where Mahadi probably would be at the time. You really do lovely work.
Thanks. I take a lot of pride in it.
You were in there for like an hour.
Quick cutter. Here's the thing. You know that motto, measure twice, cut once. Fuck that. Measure once, cut once. If you don't have the confidence, then you're not going to get anything done.
I
Maddie,
love this.
Maddie. You guys can't see Maddie's face.
No.
She's having an aneurysm over here.
Disclaimer: don't follow this fucking advice.
You kidding me? I need to follow this
Please
advice.
please don't actually follow this advice. It is always measure twice, cut once. Always. Continue.
You don't know the pain until you have to make 20 tuxedos and then 20 dresses for a whole dance team, and it's due by the end of the week, and you gotta get it done, and you don't get paid any overtime to do it, so you gotta do it real fast, so you just gotta start cutting. Just gotta do it. And they always come out flawless because I'm doing it. You know?
So how long have you been tailoring then?
Oh, how old am I? 26. I started an apprenticeship when I was about 13, 14 years old. So this is my 12th year kind of doing it professionally.
Shit.
It was either apprentice or starve. And luckily, I was really good at it.
I'm not disputing that.
Bless you.
It was almost a sneeze, and then it wasn't a sneeze, and now like right here hurts.
Oh, you got a half sneeze going.
This is me, but also Koss, but both. Yes.
Mhm.
Woo!
Ah,
tell me about home. You said
Home?
you have a family waiting for you.
Yeah, I'm not particularly close with my parents, but my Callus is back home. He's the love of my life, and we're expecting, and I don't even know. With time here, I don't even know how far along he is, or like if the baby's even born yet. Like I don't fucking know. But I feel like if they were born, I would have heard about it. But at this point, and been scolded several times over by this point. But it's I miss it. Like it's a different kind of stress working, like owning a shop and staying afloat and making money. Than it is fearing for your life every day.
That's fair.
But I do miss it, and I miss him, and just being able to speak with him every day, as much as I annoy the shit out of him.
I mean, if he's having your child, he's probably okay with it.
I mean, I hope so. He hasn't purposely fallen down any stairs yet, so I think he's okay with it.
Oh my god.
That's dark.
Wow. Comfort.
That's dark.
I'm sorry I missed that,
Wow.
We're gonna keep going. No.
but I
We're
definitely
Yeah,
needed water, so keep
yeah.
going.
No. We're gonna keep going. I'll clip it later.
Oh god.
I can't really say I have anyone to go back to for family, but we'll get you to yours.
I appreciate that.
Koss pulls out a flask and drinks as we're walking.
I do like a little and motion for me to have some.
He's offering.
Go for it.
Lit. What's in it? Like what's the drink of choice?
That is straight whiskey.
Okay. Me, the player, delicious, but comfort. Oh.
Comfort
Me, the
feels
player.
like a beach kind of guy.
Burns all the way down.
He is a fruity cocktail and a wine drinker.
It's not a drinking fire kind of whiskey. It is a very nice whiskey, but it doesn't feel like you just took a sip of fire.
It's a drop kick to the chest.
Definitely not going to be able to just take swigs of it. I'll be able to sip it a little bit and then pass it back.
You can have more if you want.
Give me time. I'll have a little more.
Okay. You guys eventually arrive back at the Infernal Rapture, which is where Mahadi basically holds his seat of power, as it were, within the Wandering Emporium.
I assume Hadi is at the door still? It's
No.
usually... No?
No. He is not standing there greeting you at the door. Sorry, hold tight. Let me just get this. I shouldn't have closed this. I should have just left this open at the Wandering Emporium. No, you are greeted by an elf who looks a little, I guess vapid would be the word I want, but they don't look like they're quite all there.
Hello. I'll get real close.
Hello.
Is Mahadi available?
Yes. If you'll follow me, please.
Sure, let's go. Still like arm around Comfort.
Mhm.
Support.
This is my support tiefling.
Yes.
I am
This
the
is
support character.
This is my emotional support tiefling. You are led into one of the private chambers, and Mahadi is sitting there, reclining on a large selection of pillows.
Really wobbly bow, while also still holding on to Comfort.
Well, are you out of your armor or no?
Yes.
Okay, I'll have kind of one hand sort of kind of around you, but I kind of like really gripping on with the one hand. I'm like, you fuck, I only have 10 strength, but you're gonna bet your ass if I'm gonna let you fall.
Mahadi, may we join you for a moment?
Well, of course. Sit, please.
And I plop my ass down.
I can only imagine it's not very graceful.
I can only
No.
imagine him dragging Comfort with him at this point.
Oh yeah.
Sits down while still holding on to Comfort. No, I let go of Comfort for that.
Comfort, do you sit as well?
Yeah, I'll sit right next to him.
So, have you brought me what we agreed upon?
Yes. I don't like the idea of bad blood for our stay here. So, having this paid now seems right.
You're a smart man. I'll give you that. And then he turns his attention to Comfort. I hope you now realize how serious these rules are.
I hold my hands up defensively. I'm like, I get it.
And I realize that it was something harmless. However, I can't start making exceptions for spells. In general. It's
Heard.
your protection, everybody else's protection, my protection. This is a safe haven. And you don't get safe havens on this level. Now, my payment?
I will reach into the pouch and count 6 coins out next to Comfort. And then nudge Comfort.
What was I supposed to do? Goss, you didn't prepare me for this.
You're going to hear a voice in your head that says this is the payment owed to him. Just say, I'm sorry, and hand him the coins.
Are we sitting
Now,
at a table?
I'm sure I'm imagining the voice in your head coming across that clear, but it's probably not. It's probably got all sorts of slur in there, but it's enough to get the point across. We're just it's like a big pillow pit.
Yeah. If you think of one of those recessed couches that are set into the floor, and you kind of go down in a set of stairs to get down into it, and it's all cushions and comfortable places to sit no matter where you're sitting. It's sort of like that.
Okay. So I kind of slide it over to Mahadi and be like, I'm sorry. No hard feelings.
He claps his hands, smiles at you, and, well, apology accepted. And your payment is in full, and everything's fine. but you don't get a second chance. Happens again, and you're out on your ass.
That won't be necessary.
Now tell me, Koss, tell me of your adventures while you've been out on the plains. It's been, Lords, almost 4 months since I've seen you?
Math is hard right now. It's been a bit. And, it's been hell. As you know.
Of course. What did you say your name was? And he's looking at Comfort.
I'm Comfort.
I have something for you.
Oh, God.
You watch as he snaps his fingers, and that same vapid-looking elf appears. And
I'm in a relationship.
Then you watch as the elf walks out and comes back 30 seconds later with a folded letter.
Okay.
That is immediately then handed to you. It's now in your journal, Molly.
Okay.
As Comfort is reading this, because benefit for the stream. My dearest Comfort, Ikal has been invaluable around the house. He's been both butler and valet for me during this time, and has been very patient when I've craved lemons at the earliest hours of the morning. He's learned to cook, just to be sure that I've been given what I wanted at any time I've wanted. The shop is doing well, even so far as to turn a profit now. I still make the decisions, but I found someone to handle the money for me. At this rate, we may be able to purchase a house in the upper city. Debts are still a problem, but are being handled, and should be paid off very soon. I wish you were here, Comfort. The child kicked for the first time, and I wish you could have been there to feel it. Be safe. I miss you. All my love, Kalos. And then scrawled, almost hastily as if he had forgotten it, is P.S. Tell Adira I said hi.
There's like a really happy smile as I'm reading it, but it sort of like drops a little bit as I read it again and again and again. And then I'll pocket it. I'll fold it up and I'll pocket it.
I'm not going to ask. I'm simply just going to hold out the flask.
That's a big long drink. Fuck the swigging.
Pat on the shoulder. There you go.
You're kind of realizing that this flask seems almost infinite as you're drinking out of it. It always seems to have the same amount of liquid in it. For the record, this has it has like a small pocket dimension in it that is linked to one of the casks here in Mahadi's area. So once you finish the cask, it'll run empty.
It's amazing.
Oh my goodness.
I want one of those in real life.
I like giving my players random, harmless magical items, okay?
Can I link it to the next cask, if that's a thing?
No.
It's just for the one cask?
Just for that one cask. You have to bring it back to Mahadi to get the sigil changed over to link it to another cask.
Okay, so I could link it in the future.
But it has to be done by Mahadi. Because it's his enchantment.
Lovely.
Sorry, I heard something shift off to my right, and I'm like, I don't need dishes falling onto my floor right now.
Yes, let's not do that.
I did that earlier. That was a mess.
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
Please hold 2 seconds. Aha. As much as I'd love to sit and talk, Mahadi, I have prior engagement with Zashi here this evening.
Of course. If you find time, I'd love to hear the stories. Although I'm sure I'll hear them from Zashi soon enough.
You know, that sounds lovely when this isn't happening.
Alright then. For now, sleep well. And as these two are walking back and concluding their business with Mahadi, back in the tent, Adira, you've been left alone with 3 very observant teammates who have all noticed just how red your face got.
So, are you going to talk about how red your face is right now? You're not even drinking with us. Maybe you need some of this. I had a bit of the wyvern shot.
No, I'm not having any of that. Thanks.
Oh, come on, it's either that or the other one.
Are you sure you had something?
I had a shot earlier. I'm okay.
Bullshit.
No, I had the whiskey and
You
the
had a
beer.
rocks. She had a rocks glass full of whiskey.
Yeah, I actually
But I'm not there.
Yeah, but no, that's my backup right there. I know she did have a drink already. So. Uh-huh.
I don't believe you.
That's okay.
No,
I'm just staring intently, just like...
I saw...
Are you feeling okay? Because you're awful flushed there, darling.
Yeah, of course.
Really?
I'm okay for being in a level of hell and drinking with everyone and
I will say you know I've seen you in your your battle armor and your kick-ass ready to go avenging angel type thing. You look really nice in this dress.
Thank you. Comfort put a lot of work into it.
I can tell. Almost risked getting kicked out for it, but it looks really nice.
Thank you, Amaret.
So how long did it take for him to do that?
Well, you came in for a little bit.
Yeah, he was like 3/4 done. You guys didn't even start like a half hour before that.
Maybe it was about half an hour? I don't know, almost an hour.
Couple hours.
A couple hours at least. But
I'm not there, but tweet. It was a couple hours.
It was enough time for you all to get massages and haircuts and all of that, so.
But still, you're flush.
Yes.
Yes. So, what is that all about?
No. I guess all the attention while I'm wearing this is not what I'm used to, that's all.
I close my eyes with like that. Are you serious? Or are you playing me? I'm still deciding look.
I'll insight check my cleric.
No! Don't do it!
Oh, you know what that means, Quentin.
Well, okay, here's the other thing, though. I'm not technically wrong. It is attention while in this dress that has got her flushed. So...
Yep.
But that's not
what it is.
complete.
Give me an insight check. And I'm gonna have you go against Quentin's deception check, but Quentin gets to take the deception check at advantage.
Sure.
Because they are technically telling the truth, they're just not telling all of the truth.
I only have a +2, I'm not surprised.
As they've been saying recently, playing Among Us, Adira, you sus.
Listen, I was doing tasks all night. You can't prove anything.
This
I am a
card
father
reader
with a
is
son.
bullshit.
Yeah. The card reader took like 7 tries. Listen, I have a son.
Why
I'm
don't-
just there to take
why
care of
don't-
him.
Why don't you just tell us what it was? It's okay. It's okay, dear. It's okay. We're not gonna judge you.
I lean back, put my feet on the table.
We're your party. We love you.
Yes.
You're nothing but a delight among us. I would hate for you to like be caught with like a lie.
Corlic's gonna look. Hang on for a second here, Amaranth.
I'm not.
If she doesn't want to tell us, she doesn't have to.
Oh no!
Thank you,
Don't
Corlic.
start playing.
No,
Don't
Corlic
start playing
has
this
said
game.
it.
There's no sides here. No. There's
Yes.
something going on in that little brain head of hers.
No.
And is she not allowed to have these thoughts, Dante, without having to share?
Listen.
You're awful quiet sometimes when people ask you personal questions.
Yes, but I do a thing called deflect.
She's too
I'll tell
pure
you.
for that.
I'll tell you what, Adira. I'll trade you. I have some things that I think about sometimes that make me feel different ways. So if it's something that might be important, maybe it affects the mission one day, and I wouldn't want that.
Really, this shouldn't affect anything. It's fine.
I don't know that. Like
I
have some
know
shit.
that though, so it's okay. Listen. If it gets to a point where there's a chance that maybe it will affect something, then I will bring it up. But
Why don't you just nip it in the bud now?
because I don't want
Right
to.
here, right now.
No.
Right now.
No.
As Comfort and Cost get back, they come back to basically.
I do have a conversation for comfort on the way back.
Okay, we'll handle that in just a second.
Yeah.
As you guys get back, it is to Adira, looking absolutely flustered with the 3 that you left her alone with. So your conversation with Comfort on the way back?
Yeah. Because I also won't be arriving with comfort. As we leave Mahadi's, same thing. Emotional support. Tiefling on the walk home.
That's me. It's on my little red vest.
Tell me about Adira.
Okay.
What do you know about Adira?
I know that she is gorgeous and she likes long walks on the beach and she is just
pina coladas.
getting caught in the rain. She's not into yoga. She does have more than half a brain.
Sorry.
I did not expect that to go into a song. But
If you
it's
like
also our bard.
To the party's bard, and you expected
Yep.
that not to go into a song?
Nope, Koss is drunk. He didn't expect it.
Well, she's a. I wouldn't say
knew
she's
all of
quiet.
those things, Comfort.
It's on her dating profile. I wouldn't say
Right.
she's quiet, but she's soft spoken. However, she really, if she has the second, she will put you in your place when you deserve it. I know because I've deserved it a couple times. She's one for very deep conversations. I've had a couple long chats with her just about life and everything. I know that her waist is a size 26 and her hips are a size 32, I believe.
I don't
She's
know what
a-
those numbers mean, but thank you.
Why, what you looking for, Tiger?
Thank you for that, JT.
Oh,
Oh,
Please tell me I just like missed a whole lot of just like instant reactions to that.
Yes.
You'll just have to watch the VOD later, my dude.
I'm just
No.
trying not to giggle for a second so I can gather myself here. Hold on.
Too late. Love these players.
Koss will take another sip from the flask.
The hell happened?
And, you know, for all the people I've met in a really long time, she's the only one who's treated me like a person right from the get-go. I don't know what it is. She just intrigues me, and I don't know what to do about it.
yeah. You don't say.
I really wish Molly was on camera for this because I can just picture the expressions we'd be getting, like the eyebrow waggles, the
Believe me, I
Like the
can
shoulders
feel it.
forward.
yeah, like the super far lean into the camera, like oh yeah.
The half
I
cocked
can
shoulder
I can
forward.
feel Molly's body language through the voice.
Right?
Listen. I feel like as much as I have been pushy about it, I feel like I know where this is going.
See what I can see what's happening. And I don't have a clue.
But I'm not sure, Cos. Like, you know, I think I know what you want, but what do you want from me is the real question. You need a reference or something? Put in my numbers, you can give me a call.
A reference. I don't even know if the thought is reciprocated.
Honey.
And you keep pushing it on me, and if you could find out one way or the other, I'd entertain the conversation more.
Okay. Okay. Listen. I
And
will.
you know what? Either way, if you help me out here, I want to take you up on that tailoring for some new clothes after last week. Mine are pretty bad shape.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna need some measurements, of course. That's okay. I always carry a tape measure with me. You never know.
You
But-
really gonna try and measure me right now, wobbling all over the place?
All you have to do is just stand up as straight as you can. That's all I need. You don't have to do anything. But regardless, we'll do it when we get back. I'm wondering like what are you looking for? Like a nice collared shirt, some dress pants, just a full-on tuxedo, if you know what I mean. You'll look really snazzy. Get all the ladies. Get one lady in particular, you know what I mean. Mm-hmm.
Dear, we're in hell.
Yeah, and you'd look great in a suit in hell. I don't know what to tell you.
I'll tell you what. You help me, and it's dealer's choice.
Okay. Give me some time with the Dira when we get back. I'll give her a little chat.
So I have to go talk with, and I'm blanking, Zashi on our way back. So I'll let you go ahead, and I gotta get something out of the way for the tent, and I'll meet you there.
All right. I will see you there, and I'll let you know.
And Koss will find Zashi and split off with Comfort. And he will tell Zashi all about traveling and such, but we can go past
We're
that.
gonna hand wave that. Comfort. Then Comfort, when you arrive back at the tent, it is to Adira, red-faced and trying to deflect the other 3 members of your party and their incessant questions.
Comfort, I know you've seen her face. Look at it. It's all red.
Yeah, that's how she gets when she drinks. She's okay.
She's only had one drink. That doesn't mean
Only one drink that you've seen.
she doesn't drink. She's had one drink.
Well, would you like 8 more? Come on, Adira. Hey, let's get you some fresh air.
Oh, come on. Don't pull her out of this.
No.
I know you've seen the way Koss is looking.
I'll be back a little bit with her, okay? You can press her all you want after that. I think she just needs
how
to
did
be
I
there.
come into that? I'm not there, but
You're not there. Made reference to. You are being drug outside, Adira.
Yep, and she'll probably go without much of a fuss, so that's okay.
Wait. Oh.
She'll be back.
Aw.
We'll be okay. We'll be back.
You know what? Emrat, have a shot. I put out the wyvern poison again.
No. I've put enough harmful substances in my body in my day.
Come
Oh, I
on,
know you
join
have.
us.
Come
I-
on.
This is peer pressure at its finest, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, why not? That's what we were doing to Adira. Let's turn the tables on Amaranth.
No. Okay, so here's the thing. We're gonna put some salt on the table, take a shot at the wyvern, then take a shot at the whiskey.
And bite down a little lemon.
And then you bite the lemon. Come on!
I have my own, and I'll pull out. It's like a beaker that has like a light purplish liquid to it, and I kind of swirl a little bit. This is my version of that.
Oh, grape drink. I like it.
Grape Pinot?
Sure.
Your version of it. No. Explain.
Well, back in Baldur's Gate, I learned how to flirt with some stuff. It's a little, hush hush, not quite to the level of the straight up demon worshipping patriarchs, but it's probably still frowned upon. I don't know. I think I'm the only one who really does it. Uncorks it.
For being in a first layer of hell, y'all are acting pretty domestic, and I'm here for it.
We're in a tent, a climate control tent.
That being said,
we went camping.
Adira and Comfort, you're out walking.
How are you feeling, hun?
I mean, good for the oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Hold on. Interrogation I just got. So
I could tell. Why not? Here, and I hand her my water skin. I'm like, take a little drink. Might take that flush out of your cheeks. Maybe a little bit.
What is it?
It's just water.
It is
Okay.
just water.
Perfect. Yeah, she'll drink it.
Water.
You're now drunk. No, I'm just kidding.
You're now absolutely sloshed.
It's gin.
It's vinegar.
Vodka, the one that doesn't have a taste.
No, vodka
No,
tastes like
absolutely
Yeah,
not.
vodka tastes like shit.
Vodka absolutely has a taste.
Are you thinking maybe smell? Because I know some alcohols don't have a necessarily strong smell.
No, I thought there was one alcohol that you just can't taste.
shit. Gin is
Sam,
tamer.
probably.
Gin is probably the tamer one of the two.
But
Oh yeah, and at this point we need to remind everybody that everybody who's in this channel is a legal adult.
I'm old as hell.
I'm mentally 5.
Aren't we all? Sorry, continue.
you know, Nadira,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I think of us as really good friends.
Of course.
And I don't want to seem like I'm pushing anything, you know?
Okay.
But I want you to know that you can always be honest with me.
Oh.
Of course.
And I am a little curious because I know I tease you about it a lot, but is there something with cause? Because if there isn't, you know, I'll stop and I'll back off because I don't want to purposely make you uncomfortable for something that isn't there, but I'm not gonna go announcing it to the others or anything like that. I know they were already giving you a hard time.
Yeah, that's, Koss sort of, jumped into the brain space to compliment your work before you left.
Well, you do look really gorgeous in it, so it is just.
Well, you do great work, so...
I know. But I want you to feel comfortable enough to tell me.
You know, you're, being really nice about it. I don't know, I guess. I guess, I'm curious of him.
Curious?
Well, I don't know entirely. It just, it's nice being around him, I guess. I'm used to having someone in my head for a bit. A very short time, but you remember Uldrayan, right? Yes,
Yeah.
You
The guy
said...
who wouldn't blink.
Oh, yes. Actually, that's true. I do remember him not doing that. But it doesn't feel like a, harsh presence in my mind. With Koss, it's just... calmer? Maybe? Comfort, I really don't know how to word it.
I understand. It's hard to explain how you feel for people. But if I can let you in on something, he quite fancies you.
Oh?
Don't owe me. The way he gets around you, like the way he talks about you to me, like, come on. The dude's head over heels.
Well, I guess that answers my next question, because I was like, I don't even know how he feels, but, okay,
Now you do.
No, you can't expect me to really act on this, right? It's
Can't I?
well, I don't know.
Listen. I'm not saying you guys have to go on dates in hell or anything like that. What I'm saying is you should be honest with him.
Okay.
Because I can assure you that the feeling is mutual.
Okay. I guess I'll find a way to do that without being interrogated by the rest of the party.
Good luck.
Listen, I don't know if you know me, but I'm quite a fucking distraction. I can get something.
You're more than a distraction, Comfort.
Thank you.
You're a blessing of a distraction, but also a great friend. So, thanks.
Cool. You guys eventually make your way back to the boarding tent. I'm just gonna wrap this conversation up.
No.
Because I want you to know that we have just spent almost an hour and a half on this little bit, and we've had, like, technically in-game, this has taken 45 minutes.
Fantastic.
I'm enjoying this though.
I mean, me too, but I have other shit that I want to get roped into the session tonight.
Oh boy.
You all rest, and for once, it's actually, everything goes dark, as if you're on the material plane, and it's nighttime. And then it lights up at dawn. Everything's still casted in that really weird red hue of everything. But you are all you all have your good night's rest. You take a long rest, which of course brings everybody back up to full soul points.
Woo!
Emerald, you had something you
Yes?
wanted to do today.
I did.
Mm-hmm. Is anybody going with Amaranth to do this said thing that they needed to do?
Is Koss Is Koss hung over as shit? Okay.
I just want to, in the morning, give Koss a note
God.
and leave it with him just very subtly. But all that the note just says, just in big bold letters, is, dude, just go for it.
Adira, do you pass, or not Adira, Comfort, do you pass on Callus's greeting to Adira?
Yeah, I'd probably tell her that he sent a letter and that he says hi.
She would just be happy to hear that he's written and that he's doing well. She can't wait to meet the baby.
It'll come out eventually.
I know what I'm doing. I'm fine.
I'm sorry?
I said, I know what I'm doing. I'm fine. I'm good to go.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go to Mahadi.
Alright. I need a perception check from you.
From me?
Yeah, you.
Oh boy. I'm not great at that.
That's okay. That's all you needed. You're walking towards the Infernal Rapture, which is where Mahadi's meeting with clients, etc. Now, you happen to glance down one of the alleyways between a series of tents. The tents are set out sort of like a small city, right? This encampment is absolutely bigger than it looks on the outside. Okay? And you glance down the way, and what you see, hold tight, because I gotta pull up the reference so that I can actually properly describe this. So remember when I said that I was gonna make you angry?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is it.
Oh boy.
What you see is a tall, lanky man.
Oh, I hate this.
He has it looks like he's wearing sandals, but it's your traditional Japanese way of wear. I think it's Japanese way of wearing
the wooden ones.
No, it's with the socks.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Shin pads bordered in rope attached to his shins.
This guy can tell.
A leather jerkin that is covered by an ornate looking cloth on his shoulder. It looks almost like that's where he's storing spare ammunition. It just seems to be stacks of magazine. Well, what you would know as a modern person as magazines for a gun. But we're talking fantasy, you have no idea what those are. They just look like stacks of something on his shoulder. And what really catches your attention is the mask that haunts your nightmares.
1 moment, Cuss.
Yeah.
Do I see
Emirate's
this?
not being subtle about this.
No, they're not.
I am chasing after.
It's a speed walk.
Yep. Give me a survival check because you're tracking him now.
Okay.
And cost.
21.
Okay. Yeah, you are able to just keep following him. And you follow him for almost 15 minutes before you see him come to a stop near the edge of the encampment.
Mm-hmm.
And then you watch as he turns and faces you.
You.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
I push him against something. I try to push him against something.
There's an infernal war machine there, so you can push him up against the infernal war machine.
You son of a bitch.
How tall is Amaranth?
They're not very tall.
Remind me the height.
5'4".
5'4"?
5'3".
Are we in the Emporium grounds?
Huh?
Are we on Emporium grounds right now?
Yeah, you're still in the Emporium. He towers over you by a good solid 1.5 feet.
Doesn't stop them.
No, I know. I'm just
yeah.
The
it's
height
like
difference
this.
here. He is much taller than you are.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to hear a very piercing voice in your head. This can't happen here.
Not now.
I don't care. Unless you want a fight you were probably going to die in, we've already used our one chance of fucking up in the Emporium. Think before you act. We can't die here.
I have to ask, are you in the habit of accosting people on the street and following them? Which, by the way, you're really bad at not being seen.
I wanted you to see me.
Ooh, I'm so scared. I'm shaking in my shoes.
As you should be, you son of a bitch.
Look, I don't know who you are.
It's been a long time.
Okay, so you don't see his expression because it is full mask from like his entire face is covered in a mask. But you see his eyes. And you watch as they flick up to Koss and then back down to the one who's got him pinned against a infernal war machine.
Sure.
Me. Did I actually? Nope, I didn't. My dumbass forgot to actually move this character sheet over just in case I needed it. Hold tight.
I'm gonna put a hand on Amaranth's shoulder, and you'll continue hearing the voice in your head. I don't know what's going on, but this cannot happen here.
You hear
Please.
They say it out loud. This motherfucker killed my parents.
Oh, well, now I've killed
Do
a lot
you
of people.
wanna?
Do you understand how little that narrows that down? You're gonna need to give me a little bit more than that, tiny one.
They were patriarchs in Baldur's Gate.
Alright, so that narrows it down a little bit.
So you're a fucking psychopath. Got it.
No, I didn't say that.
Ah,
I just make sure that those who get, who need to get what's coming to them, get what's coming to them.
apply a little bit of force as he finishes that thought. You don't know anything about them.
Well, I know that they weren't very good at staying alive. Again, you can't see his expression, but you can tell from his eyes that he is just fucking mocking you.
I know.
And he's not really being subtle about it.
Mm. So
But-
why'd you do it?
Why does anybody do anything?
Because you got paid to do it, of course.
You're smarter than you look. Look. I'd say it wasn't personal. But there's a certain beauty to helping somebody shake off their mortal coil. Remind me, what's your last name again?
Almost doing like almost like a palm strike. Shardu!
Shardu. And you kind of watch as and his hands are they are long fingers.
Mhm.
Cost, it's also at that point that you realize that, oh yeah, you know who this is. Because his one hand is prosthetic. And you recognize it because you made it. And he taps that prosthetic hand against his mask. Shardu. Oh, yes. That would have been
I'm
what?
trying to pull Amaranth back at least a step or two.
Amaranth goes back to my bio. 25.
Right. About what, 18, 19 years ago? If I remember correctly?
Yes.
I remember them. You didn't even see it coming. Oh. Do you want to know how much their lives were worth? Or do you think it'll be better not to know?
Who set you up to it?
Now, see, that I'm not telling
You're
you.
in Avernus. You shouldn't give a fuck anymore. Unless they're here too.
You seem to think I'm here because I died. No, I'm here by choice. This is a vacation for me. Are you joking? I get to indiscriminately kill whatever the fuck I want.
I don't see your gun on you.
But not here.
Perception check.
At this point, I'm talking out loud.
No, of course not here. This is the only safe place in the plane.
I
Which is
see
also
your
why I
hand
know-
is
That's a
treating
20.
you well.
Not 20. Okay. You see his gun, by the way, because it's or you at least you see the handle of it.
The holster. Mm.
Yeah, you see the handle, the butt of his gun. And if you lean a little bit, you notice that the gun is piece tied. He has it. He's not without his gun.
Then I will retract what I said.
Yeah.
I see your hand is treating me well, or treating you well.
He flexes it, and he's like, "Yeah, you did some good work." So is the other item you made for me. But I think considering the fact that you came here with this one, maybe we shouldn't talk about it right now.
All things considered, I've done you a great favor by allowing you to continue your job with a hand. Can we drop some of the avarice here? This is not a place we can fight.
Of course. I mean,
This is not a place I want to see a fight. I know some of what's happening here, but this needs to at least partially diffuse before something happens.
and he gestures to Amaranth. Like, he's like, you accosted me. I didn't do anything on this plane to you. I was accosted.
I am making sure we are all on the same page. That is all I'm trying to do.
A single tear goes down Amaranth's face. I'll see you again. They won't be here.
Oh, I'm sure. But you better make sure that you always keep one eye on your back. Because you will shake your mortal coil off for free.
They walk off. They leave Koss in the dust. It's one of those like out of the way things where like they shoulder check him on the way.
Doesn't even try and get out of the way of it. Still making friends everywhere I see.
This could have been handled so much more amicably. They accosted me.
I saw. Just... You haven't changed much. Enjoy your stay in hell. And I will leave.
You go after Amaranth and catch up with them. It's not hard to figure out.
I know
where
where he's going.
They're leaving a very wide trail behind them of people kind of disgruntled as they're just being kind of pushed aside.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go back to Mahadi. About 5 times more angry.
Yeah, good morning, Amaranth. Whoa! Jeez! Ooh, what pissed you off?
Amaranth?
I can't see your face, so...
I know. I'm not making a face. I'm not saying anything. There is. They are devoid of expression right now.
This is a familiar expression on Amaranth's face. Because this was the expression they had back in Baldur's Gate.
Okay, so you're reverting back to the time we did not know each other. Why? What's going on?
Amaranth's gathering all their stuff. Bagging it, getting it all in their backpack. Quarterstaff is like...
You're leaving
like
without us?
It's like one of those moving things where it's just stuck in the backpack.
Man, say something. Words.
Something.
Perfect. You're good. All right.
Walk off.
Turning around to Karlik. Hey, Karlik.
Yo.
Even far away too.
Continue to walk off
Mom,
to Mahadi's.
check your microphone. You're quiet.
I feel like I would have tried to stop you in the tent before you left.
I was gonna get Karlik to actually stop Amaranth.
I've moved to the door.
So, still pretty quiet.
The microphone itself.
I've checked it all. It's all at full, so I don't know.
Move it closer to your mouth.
Is that better?
No, because you literally just moved it right back down to where it was before.
Is that better?
A little bit.
I don't know what's going on.
Interesting.
I don't know.
But you might just have to speak up a little bit louder than normal.
All right. I can do that.
It's starting to get back to normal.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Emma,
Corlix
you're-
moved to the front door.
Yeah. Garlic.
Amaranth, you're
Emira's
pretty
packing the
sure
loot.
about you.
Uh-huh. Amaranth is going to just try to like slip between Corlic to just get out.
Corlic's gonna just stop you and say, "You're not going anywhere until you tell us what the fuck just happened." And I can just basically pick them up because I'm 6'2".
Yeah, they don't weigh anything.
They're not okay?
Yeah, no
They're
shit.
not okay.
After hearing of stuff that you've done for that person, yeah, I'm not okay. Oh,
Did
goodbye.
we lose somebody?
Mom's just resetting her connection.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Much better. Hello.
Good. Hello.
Yeah, I don't feel good after seeing what this one did.
So let's
To be
everyone sit
fair-
down and explain what's going on. You're not going off half-cocked.
Then put me down.
You going to turn around and stay here? Let's talk this out. Okay? I got nothing against you. We're here for you. Tell us what happened. Corlic's going to put you down.
Just kind of like, ugh, like a fussy 8-year-old.
Mm-hmm. We've got this common area. Let's sit down and discuss this. You were fine when you left.
Go
What
sit in the
happened?
middle of the
Cos?
tent.
What's going on?
Where do I start?
Well, we ran into a fellow that goes by the name of Jin, I believe it is. And
Oh, so that's his name.
Sorry, Mom.
and it seems Amaranth and myself have varying degrees of history with this person. I won't say your part, but what I can tell you is for mine. I didn't know what he did. I don't know what he... Today's the first time I knew what he did for work. He
Also,
paid...
Cos
yeah.
made that arm for him about the same time as you made him the gun.
Mm-hmm.
So this was well before he started anything that he was doing.
Yeah,
Just so that you are aware, timeline-wise, this is one of the first things you created.
Yeah, so I haven't seen him in years and years. He came to me because he heard of my work. And I helped him recoup the use of a missing hand. From there, I did some commission work for some kind of a projectile apparatus that he couldn't get working. So I toiled on it for a bit, and I've managed to get a prototype figured out. But that was the last I saw of him.
Killed
I
my
have-
parents' cost.
What was that, Amaranth?
You gave him the tools to do that. You killed my parents.
No, Amaranth, you can't really go putting that on somebody else.
I can, and I just did.
How would I have known any of that would occur? I was simply doing my job as
Commission
an
to
artificer.
take care of it. I understand. Everyone is just paid to do something. It's a recurring theme. about 18 years ago, give or take. I was with my mother and father. We had just finished watching something at the local theater in Baldur's Gate. Went down an alley. It's the last time I saw them. Gunned down in the alleyways of Baldur's Gate. Just another fucking victim. I still see that mask in my nightmares, which happen pretty frequently.
Wow.
Interesting. Have I heard anything about this?
Yeah. Yes, you have. You remember the stories. By the time you had come to Baldur's Gate, they were just stories. Adira, you remember that this was a big thing, that they couldn't find the person who had killed them. And they were killed in a manner that nobody had really seen before. Because it wasn't an arrow wound, like it wasn't a through and through crossbow bolt or anything. Like this left a lot of damage, and they could not figure out by what, because it wasn't spellcraft. So this was one of those like unsolved murder kind of deals, and they could not find who had done it. And at this point, it's basically a cold case. Comfort, that goes for you as well. That's something that you would have known as well.
I'm the only one who wouldn't know.
No, well, you and Koss wouldn't know. Because neither of you are from Baldur's Gate.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is I built a thing to do a thing and got paid for it.
Yeah, so did he. Apparently.
So I guess you'd need to find out who paid him. That's your enemy. He was just a tool. Just like my axe is a tool.
Going after the gun, half-cocked, is not going to fix who came after your family. Only the tool they used to do it.
Murdering him still put them to rest. Maybe we don't solve the case in Baldur's Gate, but my parents still see justice.
They'll see better justice if you find out who did it. Not who killed them. You already know that. You know what? When we get back up there, because, we're good people here. We're going to succeed. I'll help you find them. My word on it. Then we'll deal with them.
He's safe here for now. I'm tired of this. I'm gonna go fucking trade this stupid thing in. And they'll put their sack back. They'll put their backpack back down and everything, and pick the quarterstaff up and angrily storm out.
I'm gonna tap Corlick on the shoulder, and you're gonna hear, "Please go with them."
Corlick follows him out. Amrit, wait up. Hang on. Let me go with you.
If you must.
I lean over to Koss as they're walking away. You know, that was a pretty good move to tell him to go there, because at least Corlick can deal with anger better than Amaranth, and that could be a good teaching moment.
Corlick can also just pick up Amaranth.
That too. Still though.
Stop
overall.
it. Stop it.
So I'm sorry. We sent the local himbo after the angry ball of rage.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
What could go
Hey,
wrong?
I have been chasing Amaranth across town for like 40 minutes now.
This is a Kronk and Yzma situation starting. You do realize this.
Don't
Oh,
you
no.
get in the way of my plan, JT. Don't you do it. Just let it happen.
Okay. You guys arrive at the Infernal Rapture, and this time there are no interruptions. And you are led by the same vapid-looking elf to go see Mahadi.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it isn't two of my newest additions to my lovely little safe place.
I immediately twirl the quarterstaff and
What am I supposed to do with that?
I would like to see if you have anything to trade for this. This is apparently enchanted in some way.
Interesting. Do you have any sort of idea of what it is that you'd like? Might be willing to deal.
I'm in the market for maybe some sort of magicked bauble, or maybe some sort of boots or gloves or something of a utility sense.
Alright, so you're looking for something utilitarian.
Mm-hmm. I don't really use these. They're too close range.
Now I need to know what sort of effects you're looking for. You say utility. There's a lot of utility things. Some might be useful for you, and some might be useful for your big hulking bodyguard behind you.
Hey, I'm not a bodyguard. We're just friends.
I know what I said. You think I don't know what happens in my emporium?
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure you know everything that's going on here.
Including a certain clandestine little meeting on the edge next to the infernal war machines.
Yes.
Don't worry. He won't be bothering you anymore. No, he's not dead. He's not dead. His time here just ran out and he's gone back to the material plane. Relax. Everything's fine.
There's a sharp exhale that comes out of Amaranth when he says back on the material plane. You see them tense, relax a little bit.
So, what sort of utility are you looking for?
Well, I'm generally in the back line when I'm in battle. So maybe something to help out from back there. I have heard that you are the person to go to for magical stuff here. I am both browsing and seeing if I can trade at the same time.
Well, I may have just the thing, however, it may take me a little bit to get my hands on it.
A little bit like come back another day, or a little bit like sometime later tonight?
Little bit like come back in a week.
Do you just stay here, or am I just gonna have to happen to find you?
You'll just happen to find me. The Emporium's going to be getting up and moving soon anyway.
Fair enough.
But know that whenever you need to actually rest, you will conveniently be able to find us, for we are always found by those most in need of relaxation.
I see.
Although I promise it's not one of those click your heels together 3 times and there's no place like home. If that worked, everybody in Eltro would have gone home already.
Yeah, well, we got a couple cute ones that would have wanted to do that. Corlix looks at Amaranth, comfort. Adira.
We would probably force Comfort's heels to do that.
Oh, I think if it got him home, he'd do anything.
Yeah.
Look, it's going to take me a week at the very least to try and find something for you. You hold on to that staff for now, and when I see you next, we'll talk. How does that sound?
Bring out my hand to shake it.
He puts his hand out and shakes your hand. A gentleman's agreement, as it were. We'll deal with any and all paperwork after.
Sure.
Excellent. Is there anything else I can offer you?
I think that'll be it for now. I do enjoy
I have a...
this. Yes.
Go ahead, Amaranth. No.
No, I'm done here. The floor is yours.
Mahadi, so you sent... Did you send him back to the material plane, or did he...
No, he was recalled.
He was recalled, alright.
Yeah, he said something about a wife.
Really? Alright.
I don't
Thank
have
you.
a question.
Thank you for your hospitality. Ready to go back?
As you're getting ready to leave the Infernal Rapture, Corlick, I need you to give me a perception check, please.
Fuck, I suck at this. Perception, where did you go? You're right there. Oh, not bad.
You see, lounging, sort of reclining in a private room with its curtains open, as if it were inviting somebody to come join them. You see what looks like a grizzled warrior. Okay? And you've seen them before.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. Hold tight. Because he's wearing armor that looks a lot like yours. I say grizzled warrior, but he's it's the devil that you've seen before with the horns. When the one that you made a deal with for the children and their mom.
Oh, it's Zora?
Yes, it is Azora. And they're lounging, and they gesture you to come join them.
And what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Well, some days I like to escape the 9th level and just relax. And there is no better place to relax than the Infernal Rapture.
I see. I'm assuming the kids got safe where you were taking them?
Absolutely. They're well taken care of by some of my sycophants.
Adira will be very pleased to hear that.
Mm-hmm. Now, I have gotten it through the grapevine of the plains of hell. It has reached me even in the lowest layer that you are looking for a spot of revenge.
Maybe.
And I could give it to you for a price.
I'm listening.
Because I can't be expected to do something for free.
Of course not.
If you tell me who it is that you want revenge on, I will place them in front of you, and they will be yours to do with as you will.
And the cost?
Your soul. Eternal servitude when you die.
Well, that's a pretty penny.
But it'll let her rest.
It will? But
Of
it would
course
be
it
all
will.
3?
Yes.
It's very tempting. And I want it more than...
You don't have to decide now. After all, you have a way to reach me.
I want to say yes. But yes, I'm going to take some time to think.
Of course.
You say this will help her rest.
No, I said she will rest, not help her rest.
You've seen her?
Want to give me an insight check?
Insight check the devil.
come on, you're dealing with a devil here.
Oh.
Oh no.
Good insight too.
Well, you yeah, you believe that Azora has seen her. Hey, Amaranth, want to give me an
Yes?
insight check because you're still with Corlick?
I was gonna say, am I there?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Unless you chose to walk out without Corlick.
No, absolutely not. 18.
Yeah, you don't think that they've seen her.
Okay.
But you do firmly believe that if Azora says that they'll put 3 people who wronged Corlick in front of him, they will put 3 people who wronged Corlick in front of him.
Oh yeah, that was never in question.
You know? You're just not sure if the truth is in the, yes, it will help her rest.
Right.
Take your time. Think about it. You have a way to reach me. It's a big decision.
Why would you do this? You barely know me.
What part
To
of
get your
eternal
soul.
servitude with your soul?
Yeah, I
Did
guess
you-
that. Yeah, I guess that.
I'm getting the best part of this bargain. And you're mortal anyway, so your soul eventually winds up going somewhere. I just guarantee it comes to me. A man of your power, of your rage. How could I not want it? How could I not crave it?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Of course.
Yeah.
Think about it. We'll talk again.
Okay.
You're a bit pensive as you guys walk back. Quentin, I'm sorry to pop this on you so quick. We're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. I need to refresh my water and use the bathroom. So we will be back at 5 after 9. Finish up the rest of the session. So I'm so sorry. We will be back. I promise. 5 minutes. 5 after 9. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Thank you very much for allowing us that quick break. And we are back and ready to keep going. Amaranth, you had something you wanted to talk to Corlick about.
Yeah, we leave, and I'm immediately like, taking like a winding path with Corlick.
Corlick's just
like
mindly following behind you, beside you. His thoughts are just
Corlick. That person is full of shit. I don't know how better to tell you this. That person is full of shit. They just want your fucking soul. I'm trust me, I don't get to my position in Baldur's Gate without knowing how to spot someone who's bullshitting, and I have an eye for it.
Yeah, but he's gonna
He's
he brings
gonna what?
those 3 to me.
Uh-huh. He told you to his face. He gets more out of it.
Yeah, but they're dead. I don't care what happens to me.
He hasn't seen her. Whoever this person is, he hasn't seen her. That is what I'm saying. Souls are a blip in the radar for these creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they want strong ones like you, but as far as other souls, they don't. They can't tell Azor from Adira. I needed another A name for alliteration.
Asmodeus.
You could tell that one immediately.
And maybe not invoking the upper echelon of hell while in hell.
That too. Yeah.
Well, I got a little time to think about it. Thank you for your
Let's not
talk.
and say we did. Okay? I like having you in your corporeal form. I don't want to have to fight you in Avernus one day just because you're someone's toy on the front lines in hell.
Yeah, but he did say it was after I'm dead.
Who's to say he can't arrange it? I've already seen one of my closest companions fall. I don't want to see another.
There's always that chance here.
Remember why you fight.
I do. Because I'm going to get back up there and kill those 3.
Yes.
He knows
We'll do it up there on our time, not on some asshole devils.
Tell you what, we'll see. We'll see how things go down here.
Sure.
If we get to the point that we're not going to get out of here, I will take them up on that deal. Because if I'm going to die, they're coming with me.
Sure. I can agree to that. I'd still hate to have to kill you in hell after you die again.
You might have a problem with that.
Have the shit-eating grin that's a little out of character for Amaranth and slap Corlick on the bicep and come on, let's go.
Let's go. Alright, let's head back to the tent.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get ourselves into any more trouble.
That was so stupidly wholesome. Ladies and gentlemen,
no one else knows about it.
No one else knows.
They wanted the himbo and the ball of rage, so they got the himbo and the ball of rage.
It's good shit. I'm not complaining. I love
I'm
it.
not raging. I've got my full.
I know what I did.
We know what
and
you
I'm
are.
so happy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, back to the tent.
Put the quarterstaff down.
As Corlick and Amaranth come in, Corlick's going to look at Adir and say, well, while we were at Mahadi's, ran into an old friend of ours.
An old friend
who?
in hell?
Yeah, Remember that devil that took the kids?
Oh, yes.
Him.
Ah,
He says they're fine. He says you're safe. I thought you'd like to know.
I'm glad to hear.
Or like
Yes.
I'll just go off and have a seat and just sit.
Did something else happen out there?
Yeah,
Not yet.
but it's not my place to tell.
assuming he's a demon, he probably tried to make a deal with you guys.
Not me.
With me.
Well, did you take it?
Not yet.
And what for?
What does he want?
Yeah,
My soul.
of course. I mean,
I
okay,
just serve him
what
when
did-
I'm dead.
what does he want with your soul? But yet, what is he going to do for your soul?
Bring me the 3 that are responsible for the death of a very special woman. And I'll kill him. Which is my goal eventually anyways.
But why give your soul to do it in hell? I'm pretty sure we already all agreed we'll help you find them once we get topside.
Experience, probably.
I could have killed that man just earlier this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look at me like that, Maddie.
You could have.
But I stayed my hand.
As I said, I haven't made a decision. He said I got time. And we know how to contact him.
Well, there we
Sounds
go.
like you're getting the short end of that deal.
That's what I tried to tell him.
But if that guarantees that she's finally at peace, my soul's already dead anyways. What difference does it make?
Oh, don't give me that.
Oh god. Oh god, there are 2 of you in this party.
Dante, I'm always up for a fight. You know that.
I know you're up for a fight, but the whole my soul is dead. Look at you. You're breathing.
Hmm?
You're breathing. With your
bicep's
mouth.
the size of my chest.
Well, maybe you less so, I point to Amaranth. But still, you're breathing. Means you got a soul. You're doing things with it.
Well, I have one.
But you
We're
just
gonna-
said you didn't have one, so
Just
you
not a
either do
happy
you or
one.
don't.
Just not a happy one.
There you go. That's better.
Is that a better way to word it?
Exactly.
We're gonna
Perfect.
get back. We're gonna go back to your perception of my soul in a little bit, but you continue.
Well, I was more or less pointing at Korlik here. You, I don't know, you're like a pit of unhappiness over there.
Yeah, I mean, I explained to you why.
I know. Still, it's what you're acting like right now.
Yeah.
That is it. There's nothing else to this. I just say what I think.
Okay.
So, what are we doing this afternoon? Are we gonna go see if we can
Let's
get
go
Adira some
fucking
armor
iron.
and let's worry
Yeah.
about this later?
I love
Speaking-
that that was originally what everybody was going back to talk about. You guys didn't talk about it.
No, because someone
Well-
got us going on whiskey and friggin' Wyvern poison.
Oh yeah, we all took
I
shots of
will-
Wyvern
Hard
poison.
conversation about Adira doing the deal with the salamanders.
You know, I will totally take the blame for half of that.
No, it's okay. It's great.
I had nothing to do with the poison, and I
The
don't
poison
want anything to
specifically
do
for
with it.
Cusco.
I just got to in
We're still good.
lore dump a bunch of people's backstories. We're good.
Yep. I like it.
So,
So-
Adira,
Before we leave, what are we doing?
are we gonna go help them find those
Let's go get some fucking iron
Nick.
bars.
I mean, the armor is always good.
Plus, it
I
lets
think
me
what it
take
comes
more
down
hits
to-
for all of you.
So
Don't
we've
make
got
it
to
sound
go
like a chore.
find.
Well, it's either take hits for you or take hits by you.
So some demon may have this stuff. Should we go find him? I'm ready to get some, anger issues dealt with.
Me too.
Sure.
Yeah.
I guess the
Oh god, we do have 2 of them in the party.
Adira sweat.
the
I do have calm emotions. Would that be useful in this
No.
instance?
No, not yet.
Oh my god, would calm emotions actually deactivate a rage?
I can pull it up.
It doesn't do it mechanically. It'd be up to the DM.
I closed my character sheet.
I'm watching the math
DM
over here with
is
the DM.
non-pulsed.
I'm waiting for her screen to just start like glitching out.
I'm waiting for quadratic formulas to pop up.
Holding.
And here comes the clip from Deca. Just
I'm not good enough at Clip Studio.
I mean, this isn't.
I'm
This
gonna
is.
get back to you on that.
I was gonna say this isn't an answer we need to find out. I just kind of want to see it in the middle of like a battle where it's like,
I don't
you know
want
what?
to see
This
it in the
guy's
middle.
really angry. This guy's really angry. Calm emotions.
You need to chill, dude. Just chill.
Yo,
chill.
dude, just have some of
chill.
this weed. You'll be fine. Dude.
Calm emotions is just a really good hemp.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
a
Sorry.
warm cup of tea.
Yeah,
So-
with me.
If we're gonna go off and do this, do you have more armor to change into, Adira? Because I don't think you'd be good heading out there in that dress. As pretty as you are in it, mind you.
I could fight in this. No, I'm gonna. I'm gonna go. I think
They should have it fixed by now, shouldn't they?
that or They said I could take the armor as long as we figured out.
That we're gonna help them.
Yeah,
Correct.
I'll have to sign something, but I don't see why not.
If we're
Let's do
going to
this,
do
let's
it,
go.
might as well. Yeah.
Hmm.
I'll double check my armaments to make sure they're nice and cozy
My
looking.
axe is nice and sharp.
Everything's ready to go.
Dante, you ready?
Always.
Awesome. Let's go.
Comfort.
All right.
Comfort? You're awful quiet.
I'm just vibing, man.
Go. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Oh no, comfort sauced.
Comfort
So-
sucks. I was doing tests in the med bay.
So we have this for another night. We might as well use it. Leave tomorrow morning.
That's fine.
I like this. More massages for me. Let's do this.
It's already paid for. We might as well.
How long do you think it's going to take us to go get the Ignots? I said that wrong.
Ingots.
Would I have
Ignits.
any idea
That's
how far the
can't
remember
zapper
what he
is
said.
from here?
Demon Icor may be able to help.
no, none of that.
I'm just going back through my notes from the last session.
Yep, we are heading to the Demon Zapper, I believe it was called.
Oh no, that's not a video that I can play during session.
Yes, you're headed to the Demon Zapper.
Cool.
Which is the yellowish thing there on the left of the world map that you guys are on right now.
Mm-hmm.
So this thing right here.
That one right there. That's it.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, the Eye of Sauron.
Yup.
The legally,
Alright.
legally
Well, is there
distinct
anything-
Eye of Sauron.
If we're going to stay here in the tent for one more night and then go out and do this, what are we doing?
Well, I'll.
Well, if we're staying
No.
here for one more night, we paid for it. We might as well use it.
I'm gonna do some breathing exercises in my room. So give me a bit, and I'll take all my stuff and go back to my room.
Okay.
They really need that.
Is there anything else you want to do? I'm just going to kind of hand wave you going to get the armor for Adira, signing the contract, which basically states if you do not arrive back with the payment as agreed, then your soul is forfeit and you will work your debt off in the forge.
I think I
As an
got
ingot.
that.
Like, it's actually a fairly standard agreement kind of deal, you know?
I've read those in Baldur's Gate. It's fine.
Yeah, like there's no they're not trying to jerk
Swindle.
you around or swindle you.
Mm-hmm.
This is literally just a insurance policy for them so that they're not just giving out full plate to every random Tom, Dick, and Harry off the street, you know?
I am good on my word.
They believe you. They still want you to sign the contract.
That's understandable.
Amaranth on their heavy crossbow, very a very American war movie, just etches the name into their heavy crossbow.
Okay.
That's it. It's
I'd
like on
like to go.
it's on the inside part where the
Yep.
thing is.
Koss is going to nerd out over the armor Adira now has that he helped create the design for the jointery on.
That she doesn't even use.
Dante.
I want to go see Azora
Sure.
if he's still kicking.
You, sir, are going to need to head to the Infernal Rapture. And when you arrive, it is to it is to realize that Azora is no longer there.
Hmm.
Matter of fact, Azora left shortly after his conversation with Corlick.
Interesting. Since, am I alone in the room?
No, there's kind of that vapid-looking elf who just asks if she can help you with anything.
I have a telepathic link with this, with the person who was last here. If I use it here, would that be breaking the rules of magic?
No, it's not spell casting.
Perfect. Just want to make sure. Don't want to be doing something I'm not doing. Not supposed to. Other than that, I mean, where did he go? But I can call him anytime.
I believe that he went back to his fortress on the lowermost level of hell.
That sounds about right. Okay. Not that is everything. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Unless there's something you need me to do.
No. It's okay.
Perfect. Okay. Goodbye. Yeah, just walk off.
Are you going to go try and contact Azora?
I'm pretty sure I feel like I'm not alone, or could be alone here.
Mhm.
I'm not going to do it.
Okay. Is there anything else anybody would like to do before we roll ourselves over to the next day?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay. You all get a long rest. in case you needed it, but I don't think anybody does. And you all head for your infernal war machines to ride out towards the demon zapper.
Okay.
Well, we were at the forge yesterday. Could we have gotten a distance roughly to the zapper from here?
No.
No?
And you know this because you've been here long enough, the distances will always change.
Well, more of a direction then, I guess.
You know what direction you need to go in, the distance you have no idea. You're going to be heading sort of southwest from where you are.
Cool.
As you as you proceed, you are packing up the infernal war machine. Adira, your other armor was returned to you, but you are dressed in the hellish looking plate armor instead.
Okay.
And Koss, I need a perception check from you, please.
Oh boy.
Oh, good. Even with the 20, you were going to see it.
I'm all ears.
You hear the familiar sounds of they sound like bursts of lightning. And you recognize them because it's the same sound that comes out of your gauntlets when you're firing lightning. But then it's followed by the sound of, like, just a constant rumble of thunder. And you're casting a look around thinking that somebody might be firing at you or firing at the Emporium, and you happen to glance into the sky. Where your armor, when it's on, is red with gold accents. This one is a deep purple. Almost so much as it's black. With white and silverish kind of accents. And they land, hands down, one knee on the ground. For everybody, it's the superhero landing. They do the superhero landing. Directly in front of you, where you're loading up. And up close, you realize this is another artificer. But why do they have the exact same armor model that you do? I need perception checks from everybody else.
Oh boy.
I suck at this.
It's Costa's evil brother, Floss.
I got my narratively appropriate natural 20 out of the way. I'm good.
Comfort? Perception check, please, dear. Dante,
Hey.
you see a slight shimmer, but that's it. The rest of you don't see the person that's just landed in front of Koss.
Light
know
shimmer as
Was that
if
Koss is
illusionary.
distracted?
It looks kind of illusionary, almost like somebody is refracting light around them so that you can't see them.
Huh.
Are we still technically on Emporium grounds? Because we're where the cars are parked?
You're just out. They've landed just outside the grounds. And you're kind of on the edge.
I will walk up to the edge of the grounds and just kind of look. Do they do anything?
They walk directly towards you.
I will sit there and wait.
And as they do, the helmet pulls back off of their face. And you are face to face with somebody who looks quite a lot like you. Slightly more feminine, but a lot like you. So this is where you've disappeared off to.
Do I know you?
No, because you left before we could connect. Do you know what you are?
A craftsman.
Mm-mm. No, what? Your race.
No, parents weren't around much.
Right, orphan. So this would have surprised you either way. I am... Hang on. I actually had the name picked out, now I can't find it. Hang on.
Always have a list.
Please tell me it's Waffles.
It's not Waffles.
Yeah, it's a evil sister
out.
Cross.
Nope, it's Floss.
It's floss.
In the words of Dante.
Not Floss.
So Carlick's like, who's he talking?
I don't say anything.
Maybe he shouldn't be driving. How much did he have to drink?
He still has the
Question.
thing.
Question. Is this in common? Or is this
In brain speak.
They are talking to you in Quarry,
Okay. Okay.
which is the language of the Kalistars.
So we hear him talking. We just don't understand it.
I had a name. I don't know where it went. Damn it. Hang on, hold tight. I'm gonna find it.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, it's not, because it's ruining the immersion.
I'm gonna look at Corlick and be like, we're driving these things, right?
We see
yeah.
this, do we not? Like, we see
You
them.
don't see who he's talking to.
Okay.
We just see that he's talking.
Yeah.
You just see that he's talking in a weird language.
Oh,
Oh, so I
okay,
just
but
saw a
Dante saw
shimmer.
the shimmer.
Dante saw a shimmer.
Okay, that makes more sense because when
you saw nothing.
okay, when you
Gotcha.
said Dante saw a shimmer, I was like, are we seeing somebody who's cloaked by something? But that makes more sense. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's Dante's the only one who caught the shimmer of, like, basically they're using light refraction to be invisible.
Mm-hmm.
So as far
Carlick's
as you know,
gonna-
he's talking to himself.
Carlick was at Amaranth. Well, let's go check out our bikes. Make sure they're okay.
Yeah, no kidding.
Let's keep
Well-
an eye on them, though.
My name is Valendras. Valendras. Sorry.
Okay.
And I am the spirit that you are tied to. You and I have a lot to talk about. You are not a human, despite your appearance.
Why should I trust you?
Well, because I know why you're down here. And I know how to get it for you.
I mean, I've already paid someone to do so already. So,
Mhm. And I know where I can get you more. And I've got some answers about who your parents were. And I know things about you that nobody else does. Will you
No.
allow me to show you?
I don't really think I need anything about my parents. But if you have insight, I still don't know if I can trust you, to be quite honest.
Of course. I wouldn't trust anything down on this
We
plane.
are in hell.
Exactly. Okay. Do you ever wonder why you don't dream?
Well, there was a lot of incessant dreams that wouldn't go away till I came here. And then they stopped. Didn't really
Yes.
think too much about it. Slept better since.
Well, that would be because you finally wound up on the same plane as I. You were seeing my memories. Please, allow me. And she holds her hand up.
Hold on, decision making. Sure.
The moment your hand touches hers, you are flooded with very vivid memories. Specifically, you are flooded with the memory of being separated from her. As well as the memory of her choosing you to protect you. Because every Kalishtar, when they're born, is connected to a spirit. It's a main feature of who they are. And it's part of the reason why you don't dream. And she shows you a couple memories from the guild that nobody else would know about. At all. These are personal memories for you. And she's not reading your mind. She is providing this for you. Because you are watching yourself. This is not you looking through your eyes as you remember it. This is somebody who had been watching you. And showing you these memories. And you remember doing them. I understand the reticence and the nervousness to trust me. I must take my rest here. I'm running a little bit low on energy. But if you like, we can talk again.
So, what happens now?
Well, what happens now is all based on what you want. If you want nothing more to do with me and refuse to continue to acknowledge what you are, I can't stop you. All I can do is continue to protect you as I have done your entire life. Because that is my purpose. But if you want to learn more, if you want to be informed, then all you have to do is ask.
Let's say I trust you for now. Rest up. I'm headed that way.
I'll try and find you again. Oh, and as a gesture of good faith, she holds her hand up again to impart something to you. As soon as you touch you touch her hand, you are filled with the knowledge of how to obtain flight with your suit.
Ooh.
Which is prepping you for next level, because I know that you get it next level. You don't get it yet. You'll get it when you level up.
I think that's level 10, though.
Build! Knock him down!
She gives you the knowledge, but it at least gives you a starting point to tinker with your suit to get it to work, which is your prep because I know it's coming. This is your in-character explanation, okay?
Yep. And then is she just gone?
No, she just walks right by you into the Wandering Emporium. And I need perception checks from everybody, except for Koss, because he could see her.
Nope. I don't have eyes anymore.
Adira and Dante. The Shimmer walks into the Wandering Emporium, and the moment their foot crosses the Wandering Emporium, you see somebody in the same style of armor as Koss walking away.
I was curious who that was.
Huh?
What
was
you
that?
You never saw the Shimmer?
The what?
I'm
No.
gonna hop in the war machine.
No, I think I missed that.
Okay.
It's something. I'm
I
still.
mean, it could be my eyes.
I had a hell.
I'm-
I had a hell of a day yesterday.
Yeah, I'll be in the tormentor. I just kind of.
Yep. Anything else before you guys set out for the Demon Zapper?
Am I gonna cry this time?
Only if you want to. If you feel the great flux of emotion, I mean, there's nothing wrong with crying.
Do you need a good cry? Do we need to have a cry session before you go?
I mean, I wouldn't cry on my shoulder this time, though. That's a lot of more armor than last time.
It's really cold.
I'm here for you, though, if you need me.
I appreciate it. Let's just go.
Helmet
Alright.
on, and we go.
As you head out, your 24 hours for Heroes Feast starts now. And we will pick up as the party leaves the Wandering Emporium next. Of course, we'd like to thank our sponsors, D&D Beyond, that is D, the letter N, dbeyond.com, as well as Licky Dice Cafe and Liquor Express. If you're looking for live games to play in the Huntsville, Alabama area, head out to those two locations and check them out. You'll be able to play with Heath, who is our DM on Mondays. We are not done for the week for the first time in a really long time. We are not done for the week. We have another game on Saturday. Starting up, it's called The Stolen Cities. In a world where there was an underground uprising and all sorts of creatures of the dark and the deep overtook the surface world and forced everybody below it, what is going to happen next? Who knows? Session 0 is going up on Patreon soon. If you want to support us on Patreon and get access to that. As well, you can tune in and check us out on Saturday. It's a bunch of new faces, with the exception of me, because I'm the streamer. So it's a small group. There's 4 players plus the DM. It's called The Stolen Cities, and hope to see you guys on Saturday. Then we will be on a break for Sunday, and then back on Monday with another episode of The Escorts, where we have stepped into a celestial civil war that somehow I feel is not going to have a good ending. I'm nervous.
I think it's gonna go just great.
People are gonna die.
Hopefully,
fun.
it's the right ones.
Of fun. Wait,
Same
you're
hat.
Ezra. That would be something Ezra would say.
I'm not Ezra.
Not anymore.
Still gonna people are still gonna die of fun. Yeah.
Tuesday night, we'll be back with another episode of Valley by Night, where they play vampires in the Tennessee Valley area. Yes?
Yes. Sorry,
Yes.
I had to think about it. It's in the south.
Yep, it's in the South, somewhere.
You get to hear me do a very
Wednesday-
shitty Alabama. Sorry.
Oh boy. Oh good. More shitty Southern accents. And talking about shitty Southern accents, you can catch mine on Wednesday nights for Monster of the Week. Actually, mine's not that bad.
Yours is pretty good.
Mine's pretty good. But you can catch that on Wednesday night with Monster of the Week. Right. Quincy's gonna fix some problems for us because we sort of fucked things up.
He said he's going to fix some problems.
No, I didn't say it that aggressively.
Yeah, but we all know what happened.
Mhm.
We all know what happened. I'd like to thank my players, JT, who is playing Dante, Molly, who's playing Comfort, I can never figure out which one I want to call you. Jeremy playing Amaranth, our local ball of fury. Otter playing Koss. Nancy, who is my mom, playing Corlick, our local himbo. And our social media manager, Quentin, who is playing Adira. Local wine mom, who we're 90% sure probably drinks when everybody's not looking, because how in the world could she deal with this party otherwise?
It's a big live, laugh, love mug.
Notice there's no denial as Quentin takes a drink. I am your DM. You can catch me on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and now Saturday nights right here. And if you want to support us, Patreon, supporting us on Twitch, all of it helps us go to improve the stream and improve the quality of shows we're bringing to you. So, without further ado, wash your hands, wear your mask, be good to one another, and remember, roar for initiative.